shit. Come on. Fuck. Come on. I need an upgrade. Now that's what I'm talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Mod Review. This is episode 13. If you did not catch episode 11, go check it out right here. I reviewed the SVT-40. That was a really cool gun by Recoil. And today we are looking at not one of Recoil's guns for once. We are looking at Tommy's custom Glock 17. Now this is like a competition gun, if you will. It has the skeletonized slide, the nice red dot scope, and the opened mag well, so you can get the mag in there easily. Plus, it's got a little bit of an extended mag as well. This is a pretty cool gun. I like Glocks, and the one in the game is really fun. So having a competition one like that just is silenced, looks cool, feels cool, snappy competition gun is really cool. All right, well, I guess we might as well just get right into the review. All right, starting off with texture. Holy moly. Alright, starting off with texture. This gun is meh. It's not bad. I mean, it's got the polymer plasticky bits, looks like polymer, but then in the parts that have very, what's the word I'm looking for? Bended plastic, I guess you could say. Like this part here, the trigger, it looks kind of weird. The slide looks like it's made of metal, but it's got a weird shine to it that's kind of not right. The suppressor looks great. I love that, but the textures just don't seem very amazing. They seem very bland. The scope is just that red dot. It's fine, I guess. I'm going to give texture an 8 out of 10. Alright, moving on to scaling. Now, I actually can use a reference, because it's a Glock. I can just pull up the Glock that's in the game. Alright. Alright, so here we got the Glock from the base game of Boneworks, and Tommy's Glock. Now, if we put these next to each other, or on top of one another, the scaling is correct. You can tell it goes to the same barrel length. He probably used the base model as a reference. But here's where we get to the problems I have with it. Notice they sit in your hand different. This locks to your hand, feels really tight, and your grip and your trigger, or your trigger finger, land in the right spot. But on Tommy's, your finger is not on the trigger. Your hand phases through the gun. You're improperly holding the gun. Like, nothing wrong with the scaling, but I'm gonna take points off of scaling because it's kind of the model as well. You hold the gun wrong. It feels you're holding it way too low. You need to like shift up the grip that way. And for that reason, scaling gets an 8 out of 10. All right, next up, we are going to look at interaction. So with the mag, just like any other pistol, the grab point is right down here. You can't really miss it. The bolt is the standard pistol. You can grab it like this, which is weird because you have the scope. This janky thing, and this. You cannot grip the suppressor at all. That's okay. You can two-hand it just as you normally would. Interaction gets a 10 out of 10. It's a pistol. You can't really screw up a pistol. Good job. Alright, next up we have sound design. Now I'm hesitant on this one, and I'll tell you why. So this sounds good, but there's an unnecessary click, if you notice that. Take a listen. You hear like there's 2 clicks. I don't know why there would be 2 clicks unless you were like tapping the bottom. But I'm not going to tap it every time just to make sure the sound sounds cool. Yeah, you hear that? Listen to how many clicks there are. Why is there 2 clicks? Let's listen to it in slow-mo. Okay, so in slow-mo, I think the idea he was going for was it clicks when it's in. So in slow-mo, it makes sense, but in normal time, it doesn't work. That makes sense. But when you're in normal time, that just doesn't sound right. Alright, let's look at the slide. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. It kind of sounds skeletonized, like very light, very high pitched. Yeah, slide sounds great. Let's listen to some gunshots. Okay, it doesn't sound very realistic, but it sounds good. It sounds snappy. Whoa, what the hell? So it's kind of hard to get the mag in, I guess. So I'm going to give sound design a 7 out of 10. First of all, this problem, the double click makes sense in normal motion, slow motion, or it doesn't make sense in normal motion, slow motion. It kind of does, but you're not reloading it in slow motion every time, so that doesn't really work. The slide is probably the best sound effect on the gun. The suppressed gunshots sound snappy, but unrealistic. So 7 out of 10 on sound design. Now we are on to weight and recoil. And as you could probably guess, this is a pistol. Pistols usually get easy weight and recoil 10 out of 10, but I'm confused. This suppressor would add a ton of front heavy weight, but this thing doesn't even have any weight on it. This is light as a feather. I can put this wherever I want. This needs to be heavier. And I usually would never call out weight and recoil on a pistol, but this needs to be heavier. Alright, let's look at... Holy shit. Let's look at gun recoil. One-handed. That's okay. Because it is skeletonized, it probably would kick a little more two-handed. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good job. Weight and recoil is going to get a 8 out of 10 because the recoil is fine, the weight, this needs to be heavier. This is going to add so much front heavy weight. This is literally the same weight as this pistol. Alright, now we gotta do our smoothness test, of course. So, is this gun smooth? Well, let me tell you. First thing I was noticing was sometimes my mag wasn't going in the gun like you saw back earlier. I can get it most of the time. Yeah, it's not bad, but first of all, because it sits in your hand weird, you feel awkward kind of shooting it, and then second of all, I don't know why, but sometimes I was getting weird mag issues. Can't seem to find it now, but you saw the video earlier. I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's just do our smoothness test and get it over with. Alright. Smoothness test. Let's do it. Suppressor works. Damn, well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but... Oh shit, I missed one. Hey. Sorry to tell you this. It's not that smooth. It really isn't. There's something about it. It's one of those things where it's hard to tell. I think part of it is because it doesn't fit in your hand right. And the other part is if you notice in slow motion when I did something like this. See, now it's not doing it. It feels awkward. This gun feels awkward. It's the easiest way I can describe it, is it feels awkward. For that reason, Smoothness gets a 7 out of 10. Am I gonna give this gun a creativity bonus? What the hell do you think? Alright, well, thanks for watching. This gun was kind of the most meh gun I've ever reviewed. Tommy, if you're watching this, no hard feelings, but I don't know. It's not bad or good. It's like the most meh thing I've ever reviewed. I know you can do better. Alright, thanks for watching, and I got super strength. Thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, you know, usual stuff. And I'm gonna yeet!